Hello, hello. So, oh man, the light is so bright. If you're watching this on replay, that means that this is a fun stream. So stick around. All right. I don't know how to adjust this light so that it's not blaring on me. I obviously have a different setup than I'm used to. That's better. Hey, Kai C. Rocks. Hey, Callum. Welcome. It's good to see you again. Yeah, I'm here giving you guys a nice little surprise live because I'm in my new place. Hi, LK. Welcome. I'm in my new place and I'm not moved in yet. Everything you can't see, but there's stuff everywhere. Everything's a mess. I'm testing out this whole new filming setup that I have. And I went and grabbed all my trivia books. I unpacked them today. So we can play some trivia. Kick rocks. I see it now. Kick rocks. Okay, thank you. I like that. Yeah, lots of changes. I cut my hair. It's very short now. Hey, Acid Nutria, good to see you. Oh, don't worry, Callum. I didn't have a live on Monday, so you're all good. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, and I'm glad you're recovering. I didn't have one Monday because I was still moving into my new place. So I was a little too out of sorts, I guess. Moving to a new state has made me like all the health things I have flare up. Right now it's my eczema on my hands, so I'm not filming anytime soon until that all heals. So yeah. Where are you from? I'm from California, but literally just this weekend I moved to Nevada. So I live in Nevada now. It still doesn't feel real. Like I'm like right on the border of California and Nevada. But it still feels like I haven't left the state. It's Reno. I tagged it. So yeah, I live in Reno now. Pretty cool. Oh, you have eczema too. Yeah, there's lots of different types of eczema. I'm very lucky to have a mild one, but it literally only affects my hands, and I kind of need that for my YouTube job. So anyway, I am now in a much quieter neighborhood than I was in before. Way quieter. The only real noise is that one of the neighbors has a wind chime, so when it's windy, you hear the wind chime. My hair looks great. Thank you. Okay, it got cut way too short than what I was expecting, but hair grows, so it's all good. Yeah, and it is an apartment, so there are people above us, and sometimes late at night you hear them walking around, which is, thanks, which can be a thing too. Get used to, I guess. Any big reason for the move? I don't have any money. I'm poor, so I moved in with my sister. And yeah, if you were hearing that noise in the background, that was her running the bath. So yeah, I'm poor. I couldn't afford to live in California anymore. The rent was getting more and more expensive, and it's so much cheaper here. So yeah, there's lots of new challenges, and I'm still getting used to it. I've never not lived in the Bay Area, so it's going to be an adjustment. But yeah, my sister and I went to the library today to get books, so I'm getting used to that. But yeah, my YouTube channel will blow up soon. I hope so. That would be pretty cool. I do hope so. Okay. I filmed all the videos that you see through this week and next week are already all filmed and ready to go. So I don't have to worry about filming for a while, so I can let my poor hands heal. Thank you, LK and Acid Nutria. You guys are very kind. That's very sweet of you. I do my best. And yeah, so I am still working, still planning out videos. Just don't know when I'm going to start filming again because, I like to have order in my space. It helps me think So once everything is all packed away and moved in, then I can focus on that. And yeah, I posted a video today about how I was moving and how I was pretty sad about it. It's not like I really wanted to move. I had to move. So, yeah, it is what it is. Shall we play some trivia? Let's do the big book today. This book, if all goes well, you should see me. Hey, Joseph, welcome. Look, you can kind of see my K-pop shelf right there. You can see Blackpink and my light stick, kind of. LK, video about different foods from countries. I was thinking that because I have a kitchen now, so I can cook foods from around the world and do videos on it. So maybe someday soon I can do that. I have a full kitchen now, which is really exciting because I did not have that before. Kid Roxley knows European geography. Yeah, there's a lot more to the world. I do still have my little fridge. It's still plugged in, so it might hum in a minute. I don't know how loud it's going to be in here. But, my little fridge is still around. Anyway, I figured, hey, Beth, good to see you. But yeah, I have a video planned with this book that should be up on Friday. Plans might change. I might rearrange the schedule depending on sponsors. But in the meantime, it's been a while since I have gone through this book. I have asked a lot of these questions before, but it was a while ago. So I figured we would do, let's see, I think I last left off over here. Yeah, I did that last. Okay. So I'll let you guys pick which topic you want to do. We can do oceans and seas, language, or rivers and lakes, depending on sponsors. Stop, Joseph. It depends on, powers beyond me, I should say. So yeah, should we do oceans, languages, or rivers and lakes? Which should I quiz you about first? This book is kind of medium level. There is harder questions later. Oh, you guys all want languages. Okay, let's do some quizzes about languages. Help me take my mind off of all the stress that I've been through this weekend. It was a stressful move, but it was fast and efficient, and I'm so glad for that. Yeah, what they wanted. Okay, so first question. Which European language is an official language of Macau alongside Cantonese? So in Macau, they speak Cantonese and what other language? Yeah, I'm in Nevada. Not English. It is Portuguese. Callum got it. Portuguese is the answer. Yes. Former Portuguese colony, so Portuguese is still spoken there. But I think most people just speak Cantonese. I was thinking Hong Kong. Andrew, Hong Kong would be English. Portuguese. Khmer is spoken by more than 95% of which Asian country? In which Asian country do they speak Khmer? Good job, Nutria got it. It's Cambodia. Nope, you had it right. It's Cambodia. Cambodia, like the Khmer Empire, which built Angkor Wat. So that's how you remember. Khmer. Yep, it's Cambodia. Which Asian country's name means land of the pure in Urdu and Persian? Mashpahid. Oh, no. Hey, good job, Callum. Pakistan is the answer. Very good. Pakistan is the answer. I just realized I didn't really do a mic check before I did this. I hope it sounds okay. It's a coincidence. It's an acronym for the main ethnic groups. Yes, it was, yes, but each region / ethnic group makes up the P, A, K, and I, and it just worked out. Entity T fragile. Yes, of course I have Joseph. What's the most common first language in South Africa? This one's kind of tricky because surprise. It's not one that I expected. What's the most common first language in South Africa? It's not English. First language. It's not Xhosa, believe it or not. As in a language that people speak naturally. Not Swahili. They don't speak Swahili there. Hey, Adriana, good guess, but not French. It is an African language. They don't speak Dutch there. They speak Afrikaans, which is a variation of Dutch. But apparently, the answer is not Afrikaans. It is an African language. Afrikaans is an African language, but that's your big hit. It's not an European language. It's from Africa. Lots of good guesses in here, though. Igbo. No. Igbo is Nigeria. And that corner of Africa. You're on the right track, though, guys. Think ethnic groups within South Africa. This could be wrong. I'm pretty sure the answer is Afrikaans. LK. Hey, Joseph got it. It's Zulu. Zulu is the answer. Zulu is apparently the most common first language in South Africa. Hey, Heffley. Yeah, the move actually went really well. It was very stressful, but it did go well. Yeah, LK. I am planning to do a video in December of like world news in 2022, and I'll put my positive spin on it, and just talk about the news in different countries around the world in 2022. Yeah, Zulu is a language. They don't know. The Xhosa people speak Xhosa. The Zulu people speak Zulu. Next question. Which language has the second largest number of native speakers in the world? Which language has the second largest number of native speakers? So, not Chinese. Mandarin is number one. More people speak Mandarin than any other language in the world. So what's number two? Acid Nutria got it. It's Spanish. Spanish is the second most commonly spoken language in the world. Spanish. Which European language is the official language of Suriname? 500 million people speak Spanish. That's a lot of people. Not as many as speak Cantonese, though. What's the official language of Suriname? It is Dutch. Acid Nutria got it. It is Dutch. Joseph, I will tell you that English is the most common second language spoken in the world. English is very, very widely spoken, but not as a native language. Speaking of, what's the most widely spoken language in Europe? What's the most widely spoken language in Europe? Oh, there's my fridge. Might be a little too loud. It is German. That goes to Callum. German is the answer. I would have to get up to unplug the fridge. Should I, hey, Ryan, good guess. Chat, should I unplug the buzzy sound of the fridge, or is it okay? Because it's not awful. Okay. Just a little droning sound for the background. You can't really hear it. Okay. What I hear is much louder than what you guys hear. So, oh, you can't even hear it. Okay, good. Awesome. Name the language which is considered as Low Franconian dialect and is spoken by 55% of Belgian citizens. You can't hear it at all. To me, it's really loud. I'm glad you can't hear it. It's kind of hard to hear the fridge. Okay. Surprisingly, it's not Dutch. Callum got it. It's Flemish. Flemish is the answer. Spoken by 55% of Belgian citizens is Flemish. The other half would be French. After English, what is the second most predominant language in the Caribbean? Is that one of the areas of Belgium? Yes, Flanders. They speak Flemish in Flanders. So, thank you, LK. Everybody hit the like button so more people can join us and play trivia. Acid Nutria got right off the bat. It is French. Think Creole. Creole is a type of French, technically. So we have French Creole. French is the answer. What is the official language of Iran? What is the official language of Iran? Not Persian. They don't call it Persian anymore. It's Farsi. Farsi is what the language is known as. That goes to acid nutria, but all you guys knew it too. They don't call it Persian anymore. They call it Farsi. Urdu, right, and is spoken in Pakistan. And surprisingly, it's not Arabic. Oh, darn. The next question was, what's the official language of Pakistan? And I just spoiled it. Who remembers? I just said it. What's the official language of Pakistan? Urdu, yeah. Urdu. My bad. I should have looked through a little closer. Let me get some water real quick. Great job, everyone. Thanks, Acid Nutria. Of course, I swallowed it wrong. Okay. I'm glad you're having fun, Adriana. Quechua is spoken by which indigenous group from the Americas? Which? Okay. Okay. This, by the way, this is from a book. I didn't make these questions. It is the Inca, apparently, but I thought that there were, yeah, I agree, Asanutri. I don't think Incan is the correct terminology anymore. And I'm pretty sure that there are other ethnic groups that speak Quechua. So that one's a little questionable. But this next one I know for sure is correct. What type of alphabet does Russian use? What alphabet is used in the Russian language? What type of alphabet? It is Cyrillic. Yes, Nutria got that one first. Cyrillic. Excellent. Everyone else knew it too. Fantastic. We're going to skip this one. Man, a lot of these are like, which of the following? And I don't like that. Don't worry, Adriana. Adriana, a lot of these people have been in my live streams before playing trivia, so. Controversy in Peru when Quechua was spoken in parliament by a native instead of Spanish. Well, good for them. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like those either. Which continent has the most languages? We've got a bot. Hold on one second. Let me try to get this bot out of here. There we go. It is Asia. Asia is the answer. So Callum got that one. A lot of you guys got it too. Asia is the answer. The continent with the most languages is spoken. I think it's Papua New Guinea. Yeah, I know. I think that's technically considered Asia. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Asia has the most of everything. They have a lot of people, so it is the biggest country, biggest continent. Indonesia has like 500. That's true. Most historians believe that the writing form of languages originated from which civilization? So from which ancient civilization did writing as we know it today come from? Sumer. The answer they're looking for is Mesopotamia, which is in Sumer. So I guess Sumerian / Mesopotamian, since Sumer was in Mesopotamia. The Phoenicians invented what became the Roman alphabet. Sumer is a city in Mesopotamia. Yeah, so I guess they were looking for Mesopotamia for this book. And then easy question for the last language question. What's the second most spoken language in Canada? What is the second most spoken language in Canada? It is French. Yep, Acid Nutria got it first, but everyone else knew it. All right. Next categories we can do. I'll let you guys choose. Oceans and seas, rivers and lakes, or flags? Oceans and seas, rivers and lakes, or flags? Acid Nutria says flags. Callum says flags. Please, flags. Flags. Okay. We're doing flags. Calm down. We'll do flags. Let me see. Get you some page turning sounds here. Flags. All right. Starting off with A fact that everyone knows that are flag nerds. What's the only flag that's neither a rectangle nor a square? What's the only flag that doesn't have four sides, basically? It is Nepal. Yes, Callum got that one in first. Nepal is the answer. All right. I'm going to rephrase this one. Which Asian nation's flag has a dragon on it? Since I know there's a European one, that's not the one they're looking for. It is Bhutan. Yes, Acid Nutri got it first. Bhutan is the answer. Hey, Lionheart, great job. Bhutan. I just started researching Bhutan for my channel. Not Wales, Callum. That's why I said Asian, because Wales is the other one. If you were to turn the Indonesian flag upside down, which European country's flag would you get? You're going to show us the flags. Yeah, it's still trivia. And Poland is the answer, so Acid Nutria got that one first. But everyone else surprisingly knew the answer was Poland/Monaco. Very, very good. Poland is the answer that they're looking for. What year was the original Stars and Stripes flag designed for the USA? Yeah, Monaco's same colors but smaller. It's more square shaped. My video on Monaco's already filmed, so surprisingly it is 1777. So Kick Rocks got that one. 1777. 76 was just the Declaration of Independence. But 77 was when the flag was designed. We all learned something today. What do the flags of Saudi Arabia, Mozambique, Guatemala, and Belize have in common? What do the flags of Saudi Arabia, Mozambique, Guatemala, and Belize have in common? It's not green. Kick Rocks got it. They all have weapons on them. They all feature a type of weapon. Now, that's not to say those are the only flags that have weapons on them, because I'm pretty sure that there's others. That was just the example. Yes, sword and AK. Belize, I think, because there's like two men on the flag of Belize. I think one's holding a rifle. Anyway, a scythe, yeah. Which country holds the Guinness World Record for the oldest continuously used national flag? So what's the oldest flag still in use? Which country's flag? It is Denmark. Good job, Acid Nutria. Denmark is the answer. It's existed since like the 1100s. It's been around for a while. What colors appear on the flag of Chile? What colors? The 1300s. It's been a long time. What are the colors on the flag of Chile? Acid Nutria got it. It's red, white, and blue. Because America. Red, white, and blue. You guys all knew it. I'm proud of you guys. You all knew the answers. I'm proud of you. From 1815 to 1830, the flag of this country was just white. What country was it? Which country had just a plain white flag from 1815 to 1830? Callum got it first. It's France. As it is France. LOL. Yeah, they're like, we're sorry. We surrender. We're sorry. Oh, France. Let's see. France always so basic. Well, it's because of Napoleon. There's an apology for Napoleon. Franco-Prussian War. All that stuff. How many stars are on the Chinese flag? How many stars are on the Chinese flag? Acid Nutri got it. It is 5. Because there's one big star and 4 little stars. So the answer is 5. Okay, let's play high-low with this one. Afghanistan holds the record for changing its flag the most out of all countries. How many times has Afghanistan changed its flag? Let's play high-low. More than 8, Ryan. Less than 27, Acid Nutria. Unless they've changed it recently. Higher than 14. Let's see. Higher than 17. How many times have Afghanistan changed its flag? You know, Acid Nutria, I think it might be 26. My book says 25, but I think it might be 26, so I'll give you that. 25, yeah, exactly. A lot of chimes. Yeah, they changed it. Yeah, so now it's 26. Very, very good. I changed it in 2021. They've changed it 26 times in its history. And gosh, Afghanistan's only existed since like the late 1800s. So it's been turbulent. How many stars are on the Australian flag? How many stars are on the Australian flag? It is 6. As Nutri got that too. 6 stars on the Australian flag. Since they have the Southern Cross constellation and then a bonus star. So 6 stars. There's a lot. Not as many stars on the American flag, though. Okay, I'm not going to do that one. What is special about the flags of Switzerland and Vatican City? So, what do the flags of Switzerland and the Vatican have in common? Callum got it. They're square shaped. Yeah. That's not to say they're the only square shaped flags in the world, but they are very famous for having square shapes. Y'all are smart, says Jelly. Yes, that more. Yeah, my viewers are very smart people, but the more you stick around to enjoy my live streams, the smarter you will get. Interesting. I fixed this one. That's right. What type of animal is on the Colombian coat of arms? What type of animal is on the Colombian coat of arms? He's not a king, guys. He's the Pope. It's very different. Waggle, I think you're saying eagle. It is not an eagle, but you're very close. There are, well, sometimes the coat of arms can appear on the Colombian flag, which is why they're asked. He holds both titles. Well, there, Acid Nutria got it. It's a condor. A condor, because it's in South America, so it's a condor. What colors appear on the flag of Finland? What are Finland's flag's colors? I'm waiting because I know someone's going to get this right off the bat. Blue and white. Lionheart got it first. Good job, Hector. Also got it. Blue and white are the colors of Finland. Last flag question. What was the question? What are the colors of the flag of Finland? Finland's your favorite country? Kick rocks. That's awesome. Nice. Blue and white. Yes. Last question for flags. How many stars appear on the Ghanaian flag? So for the country of Ghana, how many stars are on their flag? Acid Nutri got it. It's just one. One big old black star. Very good. Oh my gosh, you guys are smart. That's supposed to be a trick question. One black star. Yes. Good job, you guys. All right. The next categories you can choose from are, oh, you got to go, Kick Rocks. Thank you for joining. It was great to meet you. I hope I'll see you next time when I have a scheduled trivia live. I don't know when that will be, though. Thank you, though. See ya. All right, you can choose between oceans and seas, rivers and lakes, or natural disasters. Which would you like? While you're deciding, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Give this live stream a like, because the more people that like the stream, the more the algorithm likes it, and the more people it'll get recommended to, and then the more people can come and play with us. I've got 2 natural disasters, 1 lake, 1 ocean. Let's see. Go ahead and put in your votes, folks, so that I know. But I suppose, yep, natural disasters it is. Natural disasters, too sad to be relaxing. Well, don't worry about it. Hey, Adriana. Have a good time at work at 5:30 in the morning. My goodness. So, I will see you next time. Thank you for playing, Adriana. Natural disasters. It's not going to be too depressing. Don't worry. In 1923, there was a massive earthquake that struck Tokyo, killing 99,000 people. The earthquake, however, was not responsible for killing most of the people. What was? Acid Nutri got it. It was firestorms or fire tornado. Wow. Acid Nutri, do you remember when we last played this or something? Because that was very fast. You would think it would be a tsunami, but it was fire. Ooh, yeah, it was a bad one. The whole city caught on fire. Yeah, because you got that really fast. Just got it from 1923. Very good, Acid Nutri. I'm gonna skip this one. Where did the worst ever earthquake in terms of human life lost occur? Where 830,000 people lost their lives in 1556. Where is the worst ever earthquake occurred? It is China. Pretty much, if it's like facts about an earthquake that killed a massive amount of people, it was in China. Because they get a lot of earthquakes and there's a lot of people that live there. So statistically, it would be China. The largest known tsunami occurred in 1971. Where did this monster wave occur? Sichuan province, probably. That sounds about right. It was not Japan. You'd think it would be Japan since it was a lake. I'm not sure. Not San Francisco. Malaysia's a very good guess, Ryan. It's a landslide. Adriana. It's not China, not Italy. The largest known tsunami choice. I can maybe. Normally these have multiple choice, but this question doesn't. I'll let you know that it is in Southeast Asia, not India. Very good guess, Andrew. Where's Lituya Bay? And you might be being too specific. I'm not sure where that is. Tell me the country's name. Not Thailand. Very good guess. Alaska. No, it's not Alaska. Again, it was in 1971, and it was the largest known tsunami. Oh, Cambodia is a good guess. I know they've had some bad tsunamis. It is. I'm gonna wait for like another guess to give you one more hint. Sri Lanka's good. It is an island nation, but it's not Sri Lanka. Hey, Alexander from Brazil is here. Ireland did have a whiskey fire in 1875. That's true. Not Indonesia, not the Maldives. Very good guess for the Maldives, but it's not the Maldives. It is an island nation. It's pretty much the only island nation in Southeast Asia you guys haven't guessed yet. The Philippines. There we go. Acid Nutri got it. It is the Philippines. If I remember my Filipino history, it led to like revolution because the government didn't supply enough aid to the people and people revolted, as they should. Singapore is an island. That's true. There are a lot of island nations in Asia. What type of natural disaster wiped out entire villages in Iran in 1972? So what type of natural disaster destroyed entire villages in Iran? And get creative. Think about Iran's landscape if you know your Iranian geography. Not a sandstorm, not a landslide, not an earthquake. Get creative. It's not what you think. It is snow. Not an avalanche, but it was a blizzard. A giant blizzard. Yep, Acid Nutri got it. A giant blizzard. Because you have to remember, in the north of Iran, I know, right? In the north of Iran, they have big old mountains and they get snow. So Alexander's going to Texas this weekend. Be sure to say howdy to everyone, Alexander. Have fun in Texas. The highest magnitude earthquake occurred on May 22nd, 1960. In which country? Oh, wow. Okay, your ski instructor escaped Iran on skis. Wow. Not Alaska, it is Chile. Chile had the world's highest rated magnitude earthquake. It was like 9.1, I want to say. It was a big one. In which country did one of the worst typhoons ever occur in 1959, where approximately 5,000 people lost their lives? Oh boy. Which country was hit with a typhoon in 1959? It is Japan, yes. And if I recall, it was such a disaster because Japan was still rebuilding after World War II, and a lot of damage occurred because of that. Yeah, it was Japan. What caused the Pan American Airlines aircraft to crash on December 8th, 1963? What caused the Pan American Airlines aircraft to crash? And remember, this is a natural disasters category, so it is a type of natural disaster. Not birds. In 1963. It was lightning. Lionheart got it. It was a lightning strike. Struck by lightning. You got it. Cyclone Tracy almost destroyed which Australian city on Christmas Day, 1974? It's very scary. That's terrifying. Darwin, says Andrew. Very good, Andrew. It is Darwin. I wonder if Andrew is... Hey, Jill. See you next time. Thanks for playing with us. Andrew, I wonder if you're Australian. You got that right off the bat. Which American city suffered from a very deadly earthquake in 1906? Which American city suffered a deadly earthquake in 1906? Pepperoni Tony, welcome. It's been ages since I've seen you. It is San Francisco. Yes, my old hometown that I miss very, very, very much. Yeah, Andrew's from Australia. Awesome. Yeah, San Francisco, the 1906 earthquake. What disease is estimated to have killed over 50 million people in the early 20th century? What disease killed about 50 million people in the early 20th century? The Spanish flu. Acid Nutria got it, but everyone else got it too. The Spanish flu is the answer. Yeah, Spanish flu. And a tricky one. One last final natural disaster one. That's kind of difficult. Oh, wait, never mind. Are there more on the next page? I'm sorry, that was loud. Yeah, there's two more. Okay, never mind. What type of cloud can form a tornado? Who knows their clouds? Yeah, Spanish, pretty much. Yeah. A supercell? No, I don't think that's a type of cloud. It is a cumulonimbus. Good job, Andrew. Cumulonimbus is the answer. The distress signal Mayday is globally used in radio communications to signal a life-threatening emergency. From which language does this word come from? Remember when I asked this last time, I blew some people's minds because they spoke the language and didn't know that this word came from this language. What language does the term Mayday come from? It is French. Yes, Acid Nutria. Mayday is French for help me. Like aide-moi, aidez-moi, Mayday. So that's where we get Mayday from. And lastly, what year did the Great Fire of London occur? Good guess, Acid Nutria. What year did the Great Fire of London occur? Yeah, exactly, pepperoni. Isn't that interesting? Acid Nutria got it at 1666. It's one of those easy years to remember. Good job, everybody. Everyone else knew it too. Very proud of you guys. All right, your next three categories to choose from are oceans and seas, rivers and lakes, or mountains. Hey, India's legacy. Good to see you. Welcome. King Charles reigned over that fire. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about it. We've got oceans and seas. We've got a vote for rivers. We've got another vote for mountains, oceans and seas, oceans. I think that means oceans is the winner. Okay, let's go for. Oh, wait. Now we've got more rivers. Okay, let's decide between. You know what? Let's just start with oceans and seas and then we'll do rivers. We'll get really watery. So we'll do oceans and seas and then we'll do rivers and lakes. And then we'll move on to the last categories in here. Oceans and seas. With whatever. Cool. Okay. Name the European country which is surrounded by 4 seas. Which European country is surrounded by 4 seas? What do you think? UK's a good guess. Spain's also a good guess. Ireland's a good guess. These are lots of good guesses. Sweden's a good guess, Ryan. Not France. It's like really obvious. Iceland, I think, is just the ocean. Nope, no one's got it yet. It is Italy. There we go. Acid Nutria got it. The answer is Italy. All right, let's see if anyone knows this fact. What is the only sea without any coasts? So there is a sea in the middle of the ocean that doesn't border any countries. Who knows what it's called? Sargasso. Yeah, Sargasso Sea. Good job, Acid Nutria. It is the Sargasso Sea, formed by the Atlantic currents going across. Which country has the largest coastline in the world? Which country has the longest coastline in the world? Russia's number 2. No, Norway's number 2. I think Russia's number 3. Hey, Dylan, it's not Chile, but that's a great guess. India got it. It is Canada. India got it first. Canada is the answer. What's the deepest point in Earth's oceans called? What is the deepest place on the surface of the Earth called? The Mariana Trench. Ryan got that one. The Mariana Trench. Very good. Everyone else knew it too. I'm proud of you guys. Mariana Trench. In which ocean can 75% of the Earth's volcanoes be found? In which ocean can you find 75% of Earth's volcanoes? Acid Nutria got it. It's the Pacific Ocean. Kind of an easy one. The Pacific Ocean. The Ring of Fire and all that. In which ocean will you find the Seychelles? The Seychelles are in which ocean? The Indian. Good job, Acid Nutria. It is the Indian Ocean. It might be in the Arabian Sea, but it's in the Indian Ocean. Which sea is bordered by Queensland, Australia? Which sea, not ocean, which sea is bordered by Queensland, Australia? The Coral Sea. Andrew got it. Our Australian here got it. It's the Coral Sea. Good job, Andrew. Which body of water is closest to Antarctica? Which body of water surrounds Antarctica? Our newest ocean. The Southern Ocean. Very good, Nutria. The Southern Ocean, or the Antarctic Ocean, it can be known as. But I think the agreed upon name by most people is the Southern Ocean. Okay, your uncle is skiing in Antarctica right now? That is crazy. Let me get this bot out of here real quick. Come on. Hopefully that worked. It should go away in a minute. Oops. Oh no. I muted Acinutria instead. Oh no, Acinutria, I'm so sorry. I hit you by accident instead of the spammer. I'm so sorry, Acinutria. I don't know how I can undo it. Can I undo it? Did that work? No, I timed you out again. No, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm so sorry. I tried to hit the spam bot and I accidentally timed out Acinutria. Well, Acinutria, if you're around, I hope you stick around for the next 300 seconds. I'm so sorry. But yeah, sorry about that. Total accident. To continue, which body of water separates Alaska from Russia? I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. It's the bot's fault. I promise. The Bering Sea. Good job, LK. The Bering Sea. I'm so sorry, Acinutria. I can't say that enough. What is the color of Senegal's Lake Redba? Or I won't tell you what it's called there because that'll give it away if you know French. What color is Senegal's Lake Redba? It is pink. Good job, Lionheart. Got that one. It is pink. In which ocean would you find the Mariana Trench? I just imagine Acinutria is like screaming the answer at the screen. I'm so sorry. The Pacific, yes, Lionheart. The Pacific Ocean is where you'd find it. Which sea separates Europe and Africa? Which sea separates Europe and Africa? The Mediterranean. Good job, Andrew. It is the Mediterranean. Which gulf lies along the western coast of France and the northern coast of Spain? Which gulf lies along the western coast of France and the northern coast of Spain? I might be getting a lag, which is unfortunate. Not the Western Gulf. Gulf of Portugal, no. It has its own name. The Bay of Biscay. Andrew got it. The Bay of Biscay. Name the deep water gulf. The deep water gulf found between Yemen, Djibouti, and Somalia. What is the gulf between Yemen, Djibouti, and Somalia? I'm going to lean back for a second and stretch my back out a bit. There. The Gulf of blank. I'll give you that hint. The Gulf of blank. Acinutria probably knows it if they can't answer because of my mistake. The Gulf of Aden. Good job, Andrew. The Gulf of Aden. Yeah, I think there's a lag. That's unfortunate. Yeah, if it gets really bad, I'm just going to go. So I still have lots of unpacking to do. What's the name of the warm ocean current that runs through the Atlantic Ocean? What's the name of the warm ocean current that runs through the Atlantic Ocean? The Gulf Stream. Good job, LK. It is the Gulf Stream. Very, very good. Moving on to rivers and lakes. What is Europe's most used commercial waterway, which begins in the Black Forest of Germany and flows into the Black Sea? Oh, how interesting. Black Forest to Black Sea. Which river is that? Not the Rhine. from Germany's Black Forest and flows into the Black Sea. It is the Danube. Good job, LK. It is the Danube. What is the longest river in Europe? What is the longest river in Europe? Can you tell I look really tired? I've had one of those days where it's not the Danube, where I've just been like so tired, and the more sleep I get, the more tired I feel. I don't know. But I really wanted to go live for you guys today. What's the longest river in Europe? The Volga. Good job, Andrew. It is the Volga River. Which river runs through Paris? Oh, Asanutri is back. Excellent. What happened? I'm sorry. It is the Seine River. Good job, Asanutria. The bot popped up and I went to time it out and it timed you out somehow. I think you typed at the same time the bot popped up. So it timed you out instead of the bot, Asanutria. I'm so sorry. That's totally my fault. But yeah, everyone got that answer. It's the Seine River. What is the widest river in the world? I'm so sorry, Asanutria. I'm sure you knew all of those. I'm sure you did. What's the widest river in the world? Who knows this one? It's like the widest by far. Oh, am I? Okay. It looked like I was buffering for a second. Yeah, I think I'm hitting a lag. I might just go after this category, guys. It is the Amazon. Good job, Asanutria. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, I'm lagging for sure because now all your answers are popping up all of a sudden. It's the Amazon River. Amazonas. Adriana must be Brazilian. Name the river which flows through Cologne and Basel and empties into the North Sea. Hey, Britos Felices. Thank you, Costa Rica. The answer is the Rhine. Asanutria got it. And it's 4:44 a.m. in Ireland. That's so late, Leinhardt. Or early, I suppose. The Rhine River is the answer. This river flows through Germany, Poland, and Czechia. It's also the German word for ore. O-R, ore. It's 5:45 p.m. in New Zealand. Not the Ob. Ryan, I just checked out books about New Zealand for the channel, so I'm excited to get to that. Not the Elba. It 10:16 a.m. in India. It's bright and early in the morning in India. I don't know how else to give this hint. It flows through Germany, Poland, and Czechia, and it's also the German word for ore. The Oder River. Asanutria got it. 10:46 in Costa Rica. You're only 2 hours ahead of me. Awesome. Anyways, the Oder River. This famous Slovenian lake is only 35 kilometers from Ljubljana, which is a popular tourist destination. Okay, let me try to get the bot without blocking anybody else. Here we go. Perfect. It is Lake Bled. Good job, Dylan. Lake Bled. Very, very good, Dylan. Is it safe to come out? Yes, it is safe to come out. I'm so sorry. This is a really long one. This is an African lake, which is also the name of a North Central African country. From 1963 to 1998, it is thought to have shrunk up to 95%, and it provides water to Cameroon, Chad, Niger, and Nigeria. It's Lake Chad. There you go. Asanutria got it. It's Lake Chad. They give you so much information about Lake Chad. What is the largest freshwater lake in the world? What is the largest freshwater lake in the world? Lake Superior. Good job, Acid Nutria. It's Lake Superior. What is the longest river in Asia? It looks like the chat's gotten a lot faster. It's so deep, but not the deepest freshwater lake in the world. It's just the largest. The Yangtze is the answer. Good job, Acid Nutria. It's the Yangtze River. Out of the North American Great Lakes, which one is the smallest? So you know it's not Lake Superior. Out of the North American Great Lakes, which one is the smallest? Oh, maybe I am behind because now there's lots of Yangtzes popping up. It is Lake Ontario. Good job, Acid Nutria. Lake Ontario. This river is shared by Argentina, Paraguay, and Brazil. This river is shared by Argentina, Paraguay, and Brazil. Who knows what river it is? Not the Amazon. I'm getting some acid reflux. Hold on 1 second. This might be a little loud. And not the Amazon. It's like if Amazon's the number 1 major river in Brazil, this would be river number 2. And Rio de la Plata, good guess. But Rio de la Plata doesn't reach up to Paraguay. This river has a fish named after it. There's a fish that swims in this river, I assume. I know it's in the Amazon River. It's in Top Gear, apparently, says Leonard. The Tuna River, no, the tunas live in the ocean. The Parana River, or it's the Paraná River. The Paraná River, I'll give that to Andrew. It's called the Paraná River. Where would you find the Irrawaddy River? Ooh. Where would you find the Irrawaddy River? If you're along the shore of the Irrawaddy River, what country would you be in? Piranha? Is it pronounced Piranha, Adriana? I've never seen the accent over the A. It is Myanmar. Good job, Andrew. It is Myanmar in Asia. It's not in Africa. Australia's longest river shares its name with a tennis legend. What river is it? So what's the longest river in Australia? Todd. Where's Andrew? That's a desert, not a river. There we go. Andrew got it. It's the Murray River. Very, very good, Andrew. What is the UK's longest river? What's the longest river in the United Kingdom? It's flooding at the minute. Oh dear. Not the Thames River. Or the River Thames. They always put river at the front in the UK. River Witham? No, not Clyde. It's near Wales-ish, kind of. But it's in England. It's really the only hint I could give you without trying to give it away. The Severn, that goes to Acid Nutria, is the River Severn. Let's see. I don't want to give you questions that have 2 answers, so. All right. So I think the lag is getting a lot better, so we'll move on. So next categories you can do are mountains, general knowledge, or tourism. Mountains, general knowledge, or tourism. Questions about tourist sites. Tourism, says Asinutria. Tourism, says Lionheart. General knowledge, says Ryan. General knowledge, says India. Wait for a tiebreaker. General knowledge it is. All right, let's start with general knowledge. Everyone wants general knowledge. There we go. So just random questions. Which country has the tallest building in Europe? In which country will you find Europe's tallest building? It is Russia. Good job, Ryan. Russia is the answer. Very good, everybody. Everyone else knew it too. What is the largest landlocked country in the world? What is the world's largest landlocked country? It's Asinutria trying to write Kazakhstan, but I'll give that to you. It is Kazakhstan. Everyone else knew it too. You guys are so smart. Kazakhstan is the answer. What is the highest country in the world with an elevation of 10,761 feet? I guess that's on average, not the country with the highest point, but on average, what is the highest country in the world? Nepal's a very good guess. Apparently, it's not Nepal. And I would have thought it would be Lesotho, but apparently it's not. The answer is Bhutan. So that goes to India. Bhutan is the answer. I would thought it was Lesotho, but that sounds a lot higher. I think Lesotho's like 8,000 feet. Bolivia is pretty high too, but it does have its very, very low points as well. So that kind of ruins the average. Okay, listen to this carefully. Which capital city, that's your hint, which capital city is widely believed to be the oldest capital city in the world? This was phrased very strangely. What is the oldest capital city in the world? It's not the oldest city in the world, but it's very near it. It is Damascus. Yes, Damascus. I guess I was asking for the country because this is the answer, Syria. So Damascus in Syria is the answer. This was phrased really weirdly, so I tried to change it and I messed it up. But Damascus is the answer. What's the smallest country in the world by size? What's the smallest country in the world by size? The Vatican. Yes, Asinutria got it. It is Vatican City. Very good. Vatican City. Which continent contains the most fresh water? Sealand does not count. Asinutria. Is Sealand still a thing even? Didn't that guy get like taken out? Not taken out, but like removed. It is Antarctica that goes to Asinutria. When you think about it, that makes a lot of sense. Antarctica contains the most fresh water. What is the second largest continent by size? Asia is the largest. It gives you that. It is the second largest continent. It is Africa. Asinutria got it first, but everyone else knew it too. Good job, everybody. Everyone knew that Africa is the second largest continent. The Galapagos Islands are part of which country? Which country controls the Galapagos Islands? It is Ecuador. Carlos. Welcome, Carlos. You got it first. It is Ecuador. Very good. Everyone else knew it too. So proud of you guys. What is the closest non-bordering country to the USA? So, not counting Canada and Mexico, what is the closest country to the USA? Let's see who gets this one because it's tricky. Not Cuba, it's Russia. Dylan got that one. Russia is the answer. You all forgot about Russia except for Dylan. Russia is closer to the United States than Cuba is, believe it or not. Okay, I'm just going to read this how it is. They're only 8 miles apart. Yep. I'm just going to read out this question as it is. I think it's weirdly phrased, but I don't know how else to phrase it. Name the country which is the only one in the world to begin with this vowel. So there is only one country in the world that starts with a certain vowel. What country is it? I guess it's a better way of saying it. It is Oman. Oman is the answer. I don't think Yemen counts as a vowel. Oman is the only country that starts with O. Ukraine, there's also Uzbekistan. Starts with U. What is the only communist country in the Western Hemisphere? What is the only communist country in the Western Hemisphere? Lionheart got it first. It is Cuba. Very good, everybody. Everyone else knew it. It is Cuba. Which of the STAN countries, as in a country that ends in STAN, which of the STAN countries is the most populous? Out of what are there like 8 STAN countries? Which one of them has the most people in it? It is Pakistan. Very good, Acid Nutria. Pakistan is the answer. James knew it too. Yeah. Greenland and the Faroe Islands are overseas dependencies of which country? So which country controls, technically, Greenland and the Faroe Islands? It is Denmark. Acid Nutria got it. It is Denmark. Very good. Very good. What is the largest Hindu country in regard to population percentage? So a tricky one. Think about it. What is the largest Hindu country in regard to population percentage? It's not India, because there's lots of other religions in India. Guyana's a good guess. It is Nepal. India's legacy got that one. Very good. Nepal is the answer. Very interesting. Demographics and all that. If all the countries in the world were listed alphabetically, which country would come in second? If all the countries in the world were listed alphabetically, which country would come in second? It's Albania. Good job, Brian. Albania is the answer. Very, very good. Let's see. Which nation produces 2/3 of the world's vanilla? Where does most of the world's vanilla come from? They have lots and lots and lots of vanilla farms. My eyes are getting heavy. Ugh. It's Madagascar. Good job, Andrew. It is Madagascar. Cameroon's a good guess. I believe they have lots of vanilla as well, but Madagascar by far has the most vanilla. What's the newest country in the world? The newest, most recognized country, I suppose. Pretty much everyone recognizes this country, I believe. What's the newest country in the world? South Sudan. Good job, Brian. It is South Sudan. Very good. South Sudan. Everyone knew it. Great job, you guys. Name the Indian public holiday, which is also known as the Hindu Festival of Lights. Which holiday is known as the Festival of Lights in the Hindu religion? It's Diwali. Good job, Brian. Diwali is the answer. Very good. Everyone else knew it too. Very cool. Which country has 62% of the world's lakes? Which country has 62% of the world's lakes? It is Canada. Pepperoni Tony got that one. Canada is the answer. Name the island where you'll find the world's most northerly community. Let me lean back and stretch my back for a second. Okay. The backing of this chair only works if I sit like this, so that's not a very flattering angle. It is Svalbard. Good job, Dylan. Svalbard. Longyearbyen is the name of the town, Pepperoni Tony, but Svalbard is the island that they're looking for. Which country has the highest GDP per capita in the world? Which country has the highest GDP per capita? Not America, Ryan. Monaco is a good guess. I think Monaco is number 2. Oh, Singapore is a good guess. Not Qatar, not Kuwait. Yeah, not Qatar. Singapore is a very good guess. It is Luxembourg. Good job, Acid Nutria. Luxembourg is the answer. I'm pretty sure Monaco is number 2. Name the region that covers around 75% of Russia. Which region covers 75% of Russia? It's Siberia. Good job, Acid Nutria. Dylan got it too. Andrew got it too. Lionheart got it. India got it. Ryan got it. Siberia. Very good. Very good. Name the world's oldest country where over a quarter of its population is over the age of 65. So per capita, which country has the oldest amount of people? The largest amount of old people? It is Japan. Good job, Lionheart. It is Japan, the answer. On the flip side, oh no, never mind. I can't say this one because the answer is Niger. And the YouTube chat doesn't like the name Niger. So oldest borders. Yeah, I know. True. San Marino in that case would be the answer. In which European country is there no airport and no trains? Look at my new short hair flipping up under my microphone. It's so short. Acid Nutria got it right off the bat. It's Andorra. Very good. Andorra does not have any airports or trains. Where would you find the world's largest national park? Which place has the world's largest national park? That's not the USA, believe it or not. It's not the US. It's not Russia. It's not Canada. It's not China. Not Australia. I'm trying to think of how to give you guys hints, but you're all giving very good guesses. It's not Indonesia. Is the Outback a park? I don't think so. Australia has like 200 national parks. That's crazy. I thought about doing a series on national parks around the world, but I realized that like most countries have around like 10 to 20 and Australia has like 200. Let's see. This place is not an independent country. Let's say that. It's a place that is a dependency of another country. Belongs to Denmark. It's Greenland, yes. Pretty much anything that's not coastline in Greenland is part of the National Park of Greenland. So almost the entire island of Greenland is national park, which makes it by far the world's largest national park. Greenland, but no green. I mean, there's some green, but it's very big. Name the islands which are named after the Latin phrase meaning island of dogs. Which chain of islands is translates to the Latin phrase "island of dogs"? It's the Canary Islands. Good job, Acid Nutria. Canary Islands, as in canine. Canary Islands. And before someone says, like, what about the birds? Yeah, the birds are on the Canary Islands. Bye, Lionheart. Thank you so much for playing. This was really fun. What's the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea? What is the largest island in the Mediterranean? It is Sicily. Good job, Acid Nutria. All right, I'm going to end that category. Let's move on to tourism because that was the next big category. And then I might just end it for the night because I'm getting really tired. So, questions about tourism or tourist sites around the world. Which famous Paris landmark is the world's most visited art museum? What's the most visited art museum in the world? The Louvre. Good job, Pepperoni. Tony got it first. It is the Louvre. Name the Italian resort island which can be found just south of Naples. What Italian resort island is located just south of Naples? It's Capri. Good job, Pepperoni. Tony got that one too. Capri is the answer. Where would you find the Petronas Towers? Where would you find the Petronas Towers? Malaysia. Very good, Acid Nutria. Malaysia is the answer. Kuala Lumpur, says Dylan. Very good. KL. Interesting. Name South Africa's most famous national park. Thanks, Sana, for subscribing. I appreciate that. What's the most known national park in South Africa? Not Table Mountain, though that is a national park. It's Kruger is the one they're looking for. Good job, Andrew. Kruger is the one that they wanted. Very famous. Definitely a bucket list for me. Name the ancient Inca city that can be found in Peru. I mean, there are a lot of ancient Inca cities in Peru, but what's like the most famous one, the most visited one for tourists? Machu Picchu. Good job, Acid Nutria. The answer is Machu Picchu. Very good, everyone. Name Iceland's natural geothermal spa, which attracts over 1 million visitors a year. What's the name of the most famous geothermal spa in Iceland? Most famous for the color that it is, because it's a very distinct color. The sulfur smelling water. Yes, Acid Nutria. Andrew got it. It's the Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon, which, if I remember, it is that color because of like a chemical accident of some kind. But yeah, it's very bright blue. Name the famous prehistoric monument found in Wiltshire, England. What ancient monument can you find in Wiltshire, England? It's Stonehenge. Good job, Acid Nutria. It is Stonehenge. Very good. Name the popular tourist destination found between New York and Ontario. Name the popular tourist destination found between New York and Ontario. Not the Hudson River, not the Erie Canal. Niagara Falls. Good job, James. That's what they're looking for. Niagara Falls. Very good. Which country has the most UNESCO World Heritage Sites? Yeah, New York as a state. New York State, Ontario. It is Italy. Good job, Acid Nutria. Italy is the answer. In which country would you find the original Legoland? Which country would you find the original Legoland? Denmark. Good job, Acid Nutria. It is Denmark. In which country was the Statue of Liberty constructed? Which country built the Statue of Liberty? It is France. Good job, Acid Nutria again. It is France. Everyone else knew it too. What color were the pyramids of Giza originally? When the pyramids of Giza were built, what color were they? They were white. Good job, Acid Nutria. India got it too. Ryan got it. Not gold. They were bright white. They were clad in marble. Yes. In which country would you find Angkor Wat? Maybe gold on the top. Where would you find Angkor Wat? Angkor Wat. It's Cambodia. Good job, Acid Nutria. James got it too. India got it. Andrew got it. Cambodia is the answer. In which country would you find Petra? Where would you find the ancient lost city of Petra? Which country? Kampuchea. No, it's Cambodia, officially in English. Dylan got it first. It is Jordan. Very good, Dylan. You got it before Acid Nutria did. Jordan is the answer. What is the name of the Buddhist temple in Indonesia that was built in the 9th century and is the top tourist attraction in Indonesia? So what's the name of the... I'll give that to India. Borobudur is the answer. Borobudur. Yes, Andrew got it too. Borobudur. In which country would you find Bagan? Bagan. Which there's just, I got the New History magazine and there is an article about Bagan. It was really interesting. What country would you find Bagan? It's another Buddhist temple pagoda complex, like Borobudur, but like 10 times the size. It's full of stupas. It's Myanmar. Good job, Andrew. It's in Myanmar. It's really beautiful. What's the tallest building in the world? What is the world's tallest building? Yeah, it looks lovely. Especially in the sunrise. I know they do like balloon tours over it. The Burj Khalifa. Good job, Acid Nutria got it first, but everyone else knew it too. It is the Burj Khalifa. Let me see. I'm like, hey, Stan Talent's here. I'm like torn between, I should stop and go to bed, but also between, I'm having fun. So why don't we do 2 more rounds? We're going to do the mountains category, and then we're going to do the extra hard category. How's that? Let's do mountains first. Hopefully that's a lot easier than extra hard. Mountains. Awesome. What's the second highest mountain in the Alps? Oop. So we all know the highest is Mont Blanc. If you're a geography nerd, you know that. What's the second highest mountain? I have to yawn. Ooh, Matterhorn's a very good guess. Kathmandu, that's not in the Alps. And K2 is also not in the Alps. The Alps, guys. What's the second highest mountain in the Alps? This is a mountain that is, I believe it's on the border of Austria and Italy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I would bet on that. I think it has an Austrian name and an Italian name. The Dolomites. It's kind of near the Dolomites. Dolomites, I think, are something else separate from the Alps. It is Monte Rosa. Good job, Acid Nutria. Monte Rosa is the answer. Name the mountain range located between Spain and France. What mountain range creates the border between Spain and France? The Pyrenees. Good job, Acid Nutria got it first. Has anyone here seen my Spain video? It's gotten a very positive response from what I can tell, and that's very cool. What's the oldest active volcano in the world? What is the oldest active volcano in the world? Oh, not Elbrus. That's a good guess. Toba. I don't know that volcano. It's not that. Let's see. This is a European volcano. Let me say that. One of the very few active volcanoes in Europe. It's Etna. Good job, Asinutria. It's Mount Etna. Which mountain range is found in Missouri and Arkansas in the United States? What is the mountain range in Missouri and Arkansas that I've gone camping in many times? It is the Ozarks. Very good, Asinutria. The Ozarks. What's the highest mountain in Japan? What's the highest mountain in Japan? Mount Fuji. Asinutria got it again. What was that? That was a loud sound. Everyone else knew Mount Fuji too. Mount Fuji. Very good, everybody. Which mountains form the boundary between Europe and Asia? What are the mountains that form the boundary between Europe and Asia? Well, I guess there's two mountain ranges that form the boundary between Europe and Asia. The Ural Mountains are the ones they were looking for. Good job, James. There is another one. Asinutria got it, the Caucasus Mountains, but the Urals was the one they were looking for. Ural and Caucasus. What is the highest mountain in New Zealand? Let me sit up real quick. There we go. What's the highest mountain in New Zealand? Taranaki? No. Mount Cook. Asinutria got it. It is Mount Cook. Andrew got it too. Mount Cook. Where would you find the world's highest active volcano? I would tell you the name of it, but that's going to give away its location. The world's highest active volcano. It is in Hawaii. Very good, Ryan. It's Mauna Loa. Hawaii is the answer. What was the name of the Sherpa that assisted Hillary to the summit of Everest in 1953? So 2 men scaled Everest for the first time. It was Edmund Hillary. And what was the name of the Sherpa that helped him out? Who knows his name? The first guy that climbed Everest. Yes, what was his name? Anyone know the name of the Sherpa that helped Edmund Hillary climb Everest? Tenzing Norgay. Good job, Andrew. It was Tenzing Norgay. Oh, let's see. This question basically wants to know what the 7 summits are. Butchered it. That's how I've always said it. I don't know how else to say his name. How do you say it? Anyway, the 7 summits. So what's the highest mountain in North America? What's the highest mountain in North America? Who knows? The highest mountain in North America is Denali. Good job, Dylan. What's the highest mountain in South America? The highest mountain in South America, which is a really beautiful mountain too. So is Denali, but this mountain's really beautiful. It is in the Andes. What mountain peak is it? Who knows the name of the highest mountain in South America? Feel free to Google too. Like I always say, it's better instead of sitting around saying, I don't know. You can always Google it and actually learn. I'll give that to Asinutria. It is Aconcagua. Aconcagua. The highest mountain that's not in the Himalayas is Aconcagua. It's very big. What is the highest mountain in Europe? Google, that's good. What's the highest mountain in Europe? Going through all the 7 summits. Mount Elbrus. Good job, Bessa Nutria. Mount Elbrus. What's the highest mountain in Africa? The highest mountain in Africa is, who knows it? Kilimanjaro. Good job, Bessa Nutria. James knew it too. India knew it too. Kilimanjaro. What's the highest mountain in Asia? This one should be a little obvious. It's Everest. Yes, Mount Everest. I wonder if I'm hearing a shower or rain. I don't know. Guys, I saw snow for the first time. Like I saw it actually snowing for the first time in my whole life yesterday. It was so cool. I've never seen snow like that before where it sticks to the ground. What's the highest mountain in Australia? I think that might be rain. I'm not sure. Maybe it's snow. It's the highest mountain in, well, Oceania. It's not Puncak Jaya. It's the highest mountain. It's in Australia. I'll say that. What's the highest mountain in Australia? It's in the Australian Alps. Mount Kosciuszko. Good job, Andrew. Mount Kosciuszko. And then what's the highest mountain in Antarctica? What's the highest mountain in Antarctica? Who knows what it's called? Whitmer? No, not that. Massif? Yes, what's the name of the massif? There's quite a few massifs in Antarctica, I believe. What's the biggest one? Andrew got it. The Vinson Massif. Very good. The Vinson Massif. What is the second highest mountain on Earth? So we all know Mount Everest is number 1. Which mountain is number 2? K2. Good job, Bassett Nutria. That's probably the easiest answer to type in this whole quiz. K2 is the answer. And then what's the third highest mountain in the world? What is the third highest mountain in the world? Not Aconcagua. Aconcagua was like number 8 or something. What's the third highest mountain? It's in India, in the Himalayas. It's not K3. That would be funny. Kanchenjunga. Good job, Bassett Nutria. Kanchenjunga is the mountain. The K in K2 stands for Karakoram. So it was just like named K2 temporarily, and then the name stuck. So yeah, Kanchenjunga is not in the Karakoram range. What's the name of the Iceman found in the Ötztal Alps in 1991? What's the name of the famous Iceman from the Ötztal Alps on the border of Austria and Italy? I think he was officially found in Italy. Ötzi. Very good. Andrew got it. It's Ötzi, the Iceman, named after the Ötztal Alps. Me being Pakistani and not knowing what the K and K2 meant. Oh no. Well, now you know. It stands for Karakoram. Let's see. I'm going to end the mountain ones there because the rest are very difficult or very complicated answers with like more than one answer. So let's move on to the extra hard category. Extra hard. Let's see. What is the capital of Kazakhstan? They just changed the name, so let's see who gets it right. What's the capital of Kazakhstan? Astana. Yes, good job, Dylan. They just changed it back to Astana. It's the same Karakoram as the Red Empire. Yes, it is the same Karakoram. Didn't mean Almaty. You meant Astana? Sure. These are very hard. What river starts in Colorado, USA, and drains into the Gulf of Mexico that forms the border between Texas and Mexico? The Rio Grande. Good job, Acid Nutria. It's the Rio Grande. What is the capital of Tuvalu? What is the capital of Tuvalu? Not Nuku'alofa, it's Funafuti. Good job, Dylan. Funafuti is the answer. Nuku'alofa, yeah, that's Tonga. Funafuti is Tuvalu. What's the capital of Papua New Guinea? What's the capital of Papua New Guinea? Port Moresby. Good job, Dylan. It is Port Moresby. Very good, everybody. What is the largest city in the Philippines by area? What's the largest city in the Philippines by area? It's not Manila. It's not Quezon. No, not Quezon. It's like the one other big city. I think it's on Luzon, Alex. Davao. There we go. Andrew got it. It's Davao City. Very good. Name the desert between the Nile and the Red Sea. That's okay, Ryan. Don't worry. This is the extra hard category, so don't worry. What's the name of the desert between the Nile and the Red Sea? Not Sinai. No, that's on the other side of the Red Sea in Egypt. I mean, Sinai is in Egypt, but between the Nile and the Red Sea, because then Sinai is over here. It's the desert here. Named after an ancient civilization. Let's see. I was going to give you a hint about this. I'm getting sleepy. Hyksos? No, that's not named after the Hyksos. Think south. A civilization. There we go. James got it. The Nubian Desert. It is the Nubian Desert. Name the most populated island in the world. Which island has the most people living on it? It is Java. Very good, Acid Nutria. It is Java. Name the Caribbean island that is home to 2 different countries. Which island in the Caribbean has 2 independent countries on it? Hispaniola. Very good. Acid Nutria. Alex got it too. James got it. Hispaniola. What is the southernmost province of China? What's the southernmost province of China? It's also an island. Hainan. Very good, Acid Nutria. Hainan is the answer. Name the peninsula in northern Europe which forms mainland Denmark. There's more to it, but that's basically the question. Which peninsula forms most of Denmark? It is Jutland. Acid Nutria got it first. Jutland is the answer. What was the currency in Greece before the euro? Which currency was used in Greece before the adoption of the euro in 2001? Who knows what it was called? The drachma. Very good, Alex. Got it first. The drachma. Name the ancient trade route which connected the West with the Middle East and the rest of Asia. What ancient trade route connected the west with the Middle East and Asia. It is the Silk Road. Nutri got it first, but everyone else knew it too. The Silk Road. What is the name for the line of longitude, which is defined as 0 degrees? So what's the other name for 0 degrees longitude? The prime meridian. Very good, Dylan. It is the prime meridian. Paraguay is divided into two provinces, the Occidental and the what? Paraguay is divided into two provinces, the Occidental and the non-Occidental. No. It's the word for the opposite of Occidental. It also starts with O. The Oriental. Very good, Alex. It's the Occidental and the Oriental, the West and the East. Let's see. This question comes up in every single trivia book that I read. Yeah, for East. Brazil shares a border with every South American country except for two. What two are they? What are the only two countries in South America that don't border Brazil? It is Chile and Ecuador. Very good, Asinutria. This one always comes up. What is the name of the world's deepest lake? Right. It's mentioned every single time. What's the world's deepest lake? Ooh, I'm tired. It is Lake Baikal. Very good, Andrew. Crater Lake is the deepest in North America, but Baikal is the deepest in the world. And in what country can you find Lake Baikal? In which country can you find Lake Baikal? It's in Russia. Very good, Asinutria. It is in Russia. And the last one is, I think that one's wrong, so I'm going to skip that one. And that's it for the book. So bye to Dylan. I'm also going to go, you guys. So I am tired. I have been nonstop moving, packing, and unpacking for the last few days. And this is the first day that I really didn't do much unpacking. And I'm finally getting some sleep. So I'm going to go back to sleep. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Because of where I live, Trivia Streams might be moved from Mondays to possibly Wednesdays. So we'll see. I'll see what you guys think about it. But I haven't decided yet. I'm way too tired. I'm going to go. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.